Hello guys. I'm back once again for our daily talk on Fridays. We're at Hairizon, of course. We're always going to be at Hairizon. Hairizon is a natural hair and skincare boutique, and it's located in Durham, North Carolina, at Northgate Mall. Our address is 1058 West Club Boulevard, and we're in Suite 142. We have more hours, so we're open from 10 until 9, and on Sundays we're open 10 to 6. And I am a little late today, guys. Sorry. It got a little busy at the store, so usually it's gonna be at 5:30 on Fridays, but I lost track of time, so I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, so that's our hours. So all of our products are all natural, organic. We hand make a lot of stuff, and that's pretty much it. You can come in and customize your own hair and body products as well by adding in like essential oils and fragrances and all that kind of stuff. The most popular thing is the whipped shea butter. You can add in scents to that. So if you're interested in that and hair stuff, definitely stop in and see us. I think that's the most talked about things. I do this every time. Like, I don't say the same thing every intro. I don't know. I'm going to get it together one of these days, though. So today's topic is a question that everybody seems to be a little bit confused about. It's the lock method. So a lot of people, when I say lock method, a lot of people are thinking that I'm telling them to lock their hair, but I'm really not. Lock is an abbreviation for liquid, oil, and cream. And it's just a method that you use, to make sure your hair is retaining moisture as best as it could. So it's kind of like a layering effect. So what sets the lock method apart from other products is you're layering the product specifically in an order to maximize your moisture retention of your hair. You're sealing in, like the liquid, the oil, and the cream, you're like sealing in that middle product so that your hair can stay moisturized. And it's not hard to like start switching to do the lock method, because more than likely you already have the products that are used in the lock method. Your liquid, your oil, and your cream, you probably already have them. You're just not applying them in the right order. And a lot of people don't even know that there's a certain order to apply products to make their hair stay moisturized longer. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about that and teach you guys how to do it, how to apply it, and all that kind of stuff. So the top benefit of using the lock method is definitely moisture retention. That's the whole key, or the whole reason of us doing the lock method, especially when you have really curly hair. Oh freak, I forgot headphones again. I always forget headphones. Let me go grab my headphones, guys. In my purse. I am so sorry. I'm gonna get my life together one of these days, guys, I swear. Alright, headphones. Because when people start coming in here, it gets pretty loud. So, hey! I see you commenting down there, girl. I'm very proud of you for cutting your hair. You did that. Very proud of you. Alright, so back to what we were saying. So the main benefit of using the lock method is moisture retention. That's the whole goal of the lock method. The more moisturized your hair is, the more flexible your hair is to manipulation, which in return leads to less breakage. The longer your hair stays moisturized, so where you're used to maybe getting like 1 day of moisture in, using the lock method gets you at least like between 3 to 5 days of moisture, and then you don't have to keep restyling it because your hair is dried out, so your styles will last a lot longer as well. So let's go ahead and start breaking down like the order. So that first L, and I actually have a picture here for you guys, visuals. So it's LOC, lock method, and as you see there, it says promotes maximum moisture retention by using double sealing. I can't read backwards. A double sealing technique to prevent moisture evaporation from the use of a leave-in conditioner, hair stays moisturized for longer. So here is the order, and it's LOC. So first you want to apply your leave-in or your liquid. That can be a water, a leave-in conditioner, a curl refresher, or a hydration spray. Some choose to also start on freshly washed hair. And then after you do your liquid, you'll do your oil. And your oil is going to be like a carrier oil. You can add essential oils to your carrier oil, but you don't want to use an essential oil by itself. They're so thin, so they tend to evaporate a lot faster than if you were to use a carrier oil. So carrier oils are oils like coconut oil, castor oil, avocado oil, jojoba oil, olive oil. Those are carrier oils, and then you're able to add your essential oils into those. So essential oils are like tea tree, peppermint, rosemary, those kind of things. That way you'll get the moisturizing benefits from the carrier oil, and you'll still get benefits from your essential oil by mixing them both together. So after your oil, you'll do your cream, and your creams are like your twist creams, your curl creams, defining creams, your moisturizing creams. Those are considered creams. Anything like butter-based usually is like your cream. And then if you're a person who likes to use stylers in addition to like your cream, so like gels, even though I don't approve Eco Styler gels, consider it styler. Or if you're one of our customers who purchased the Eco Curl Gel, that's considered a styler. You'll do your cream, and then you'll follow up with your moisturizing. You'll do your cream, and you'll follow up with your styler. So that is the order. And then it's LOC. I usually recommend LOC for people who have high porosity. And then for low porosity, I recommend switching the O and the C around. And if you guys want another video on me like breaking down porosity, definitely thumbs up the video. Let me know in the comments that you want something like a whole video on just porosity, because I know a lot of people are still confused on porosity. So that's the lock method. So I recommended oils and stuff. I didn't recommend any creams. So if you are looking to buy something like off the website, or you're not sure what cream to use, or you've tried creams before, we have different butters that you're able to customize and add different oils to. So the butters that I recommend for like lower porosity is the aloe butter. And the aloe butter, it promotes hair growth, reduces dandruff, it helps balance the pH of your scalp, it helps condition the hair, and then it does have a holding agent in it, so it's good for like holding twist outs and stuff like that. The second butter was the mango butter. It's really good to add into your deep conditioner. It treats dandruff, and it prevents hair loss and graying. So go ahead and get that early prevention in using some mango butter. So that's the two that I recommend for low porosity. For higher porosity, I recommend the avocado butter. The avocado butter helps treat frizzy hair, helps with dandruff because it has so much different oils in it. And then you can also use it as a hair mask with high porosity hair. It promotes like shiny hair because of the avocado in it. And the butter, or the avocado butter, is made of, it's cocoa butter based, and then it has avocado, it has coconut oil, jojoba oil, and vitamin E. So it has a tons of oils packed in there. So a lot of people really like it for their hair because it's super moisturizing because of all those oils. And of course, everybody's favorite is shea butter. But I usually only recommend the shea butter for like higher porosity because it is so thick, it's so heavy. But it's really good to twist with if you have like high porosity. So it helps soothe dry and irritated scalp because it's so heavy and moisturizing. It is a sun protectant, so it has some SPF in it, and then it has vitamins A and E in it as well. So that's what the shea is good for. So those are the ones that I recommend. And, you know, as always, I'm going to hook y'all up with the sale. I was so happy with that sale last week. So many people came. I told y'all to come in here on Saturday and tell me why y'all showed out. Like, y'all all came in here. We talked. A lot of people just came in here to say, hey. All throughout the week, y'all was coming in and saying, hey, like, I love y'all for real. And then online, like, y'all went off. The shipping manager, hey, Ken. Y'all say hey to Ken. He's the shipping manager. He's been working hard this week trying to get y'all orders out. I know y'all ready to use y'all Lucky 7, but he's working hard to get it out for y'all. So this week, I was able to get you guys another sale on some butter. Since we're going to be starting to practice the lock method, we're going to discount the butters for you. So there's already a sale on the mango butter. Right now online, the mango butter is on sale. It's buy one, get one half off, so no matter the size. And you don't need a code or anything for it. So you just put it into your cart, and then it'll mark it off half off. So the mango butter, again, is good for lower porosity hair. And you can add oils and stuff to it. So if you already know of like essential oils that you like to use on your hair, you can just add it into your mango butter. That way you get the benefits from the mango butter and your whatever essential oils you like to use. And for the secret sale, the Facebook family only sale, we're having a sale on the aloe butter. So the aloe butter, we're going to go ahead and mark it 20% off. I'm going to hook y'all up on the aloe butter. And the aloe butter, not only is it good for your hair, I use it on my skin, like my face, as a face moisturizer, and on my body as a body moisturizer. And let me just tell y'all, my skin loves that aloe butter. So aloe butter is like multi-use. So it's 20% off. And the code for this week is not going to be Cara sent me. It's going to be something different. It's going to be aloe my vera. So like, I love my vera. I love aloe vera. Aloe my vera. So it's ALOEMYVERA. Aloe my vera. So that's 20% off. And if you come in store, just mention that you're here to get it for 20% off. And then you'll get the discount. Online, you just use the code as usual. I want to get to you guys' questions in just a second, but keep asking your questions. So that is the sale on the aloe butter. Another question that a lot of people ask with the lock method is, should you use it every day? I do not recommend using the lock method every day because you start getting product buildup, and when you get product buildup, you tend to have to wash more, and the more you wash, the more it dries out your hair, and it's like a little cycle. So, in your lock method, all I recommend to use daily is like if you use the aloe water or distilled water in your leave-in. If you just mist your hair with that daily, that should be a good enough moisturizer to use until you like refresh your hair again or retwist or re-wet or something like that. So I don't recommend doing everything each time because it tends to be a bit too much for the hair to handle. So now I'm going to start answering you guys' questions. Do you have any questions about the lock method? Does everybody got the lock method down, you think? Oh, and I also wanted to tell you, I'm going to start telling you guys the date because a lot of people were coming in and they watched the video like a few days later and they thought the sale was still on. So today is Friday the 9th. So the sale is only good for 24 hours. So today's Friday, so it's good until tomorrow at 6. I'm going to extend it and give you guys until 6 because I was late coming on today. So 24 hours from now. So tomorrow at 6 is when the sale is going to go. It's going to be expired. So 20% off aloe butter. And remember, aloe butter is good all over. Like, I love it for everything. Like, I switched to everything. Are you welcome, Nisha? All right, so I can start answering questions now. And I do want to introduce you guys to Valen. She's one of our retail beauty consultants. It's not just me here, guys, I swear. This is Valen. Say hey, Valen. She's camera shy. But I made her come on camera. So that's Valen. So you guys, she's going to be here tomorrow. So you guys can stop in and talk to her. Oh, yeah, and she goes home at 6. So when she leaves, if you don't see Valen, you missed the sale. And she's awesome. I love Valen. Yeah. All right. You're welcome, Valen. All right. So let's go ahead and start answering questions. All right. What is a good one to keep in the hair moisturized? After my hair dries out, it looks dry. Definitely start. Are you using the lock methods to me? I'm sorry. I'm not about to mess up your name. Are you using the lock method or... Let me know if you're using the lock method. Can I use any of the oils or butter on my relaxed hair? Yes, you definitely can practice these same methods on relaxed hair. With relaxed hair, you'll automatically have high porosity. So you have to use things that are geared towards high porosity. And when you have high porosity, you have to use heavier oils and creams. So like the shea butter, oils for high porosity would be like the avocado, the avocado butter. And I do want to mention, because I know a lot of people have allergies, the aloe butter, if you are going to use it, if you have a allergy to bees or beeswax, don't get the aloe butter, because it does have beeswax in it, and I don't want anybody to be itching or scratching or anything. So get the mango butter instead of getting the aloe butter. Do the mango butter. All right. I did my hair today, but the curls are too tight. I want loose curls. What can I do? Well, a lot of people are having this problem. A lot of people have been coming to me the past couple of weeks saying their curls are too tight. However your curl pattern is, that's how it's going to be. You can manipulate it to make it look looser by doing twist outs and flat twists and stuff like that. But if you're doing a wash and go and your curls are coming out tight, that's really just how your curls are. Like, you can't change it unless you're doing like a twist out or some manipulation to it to make your curls look different. Does that make sense? Hey, Valion. All right, I have alopecia. What's good for my hair? And I'm going natural. So definitely, you have alopecia, so you're trying to help your hair regrow. I definitely would recommend the Lucky 7 that I was talking about on last week's video. Definitely that Lucky 7 growth oil, because what it's going to do is going to help keep your follicles stimulated to keep or restart your hair growth. So I definitely would do that. Go ahead and start taking vitamins, and then just start by keeping your hair hydrated, especially since you're just going natural. If you're not big chopping and you're hanging on to like the relaxed ends, your hair is more prone to break off. So definitely keep your hair hydrated and start using the Lucky 7 to help regrow your hair. Try that. What do you recommend for hair care through the winter months? Protective styles, definitely. Definitely protective styles, because that winter air is harsh on the hair. It's real drying. So protective styling. You might have to, the products that you were using in the summer might be a little bit lighter. So in the winter, you might have to up the heaviness in your products. So what I tend to do is, like, in the summer and the spring, I use grapeseed, and in the winter I switch to avocado oil. And then, like, with my cream stays the same, the aloe butter, but with my like leave-ins and stuff, I use sprays. I tend to go up a little heavier with the sprays. So I just recommend definitely try protective styles, and then using a little bit of a heavier product. Don't go like crazy though, super heavy, but just a little bit heavier, just like a step up in heaviness. What, coconut oil?
Stuff that's coconut oil based will harden in your hair if they put too much on it.
Oh yeah, right. And don't be heavy-handed, because it'll freeze. But we're from like upstate New York, so it might be different down here. All right, winter months. What's good for my type of hair? What's your type of hair? You have to tell me what your type of hair is, and maybe I can help you out a little bit. Can I just wet my hair in the shower, or do you think I should do it with the spray bottle? Do you mean re-wetting like when you're refreshing, or just what do you mean when you wet your hair? Why can't you do wash and goes in the winter? So it's a myth. I really believe it's a myth that if you go out the house with wet hair in the wintertime, you get sick. I don't know. That's why a lot of people don't recommend doing wash and goes in the winter. But me personally, all winter, I'm doing wash and goes because I hate twisting my hair. I hate twisting and waiting for it to dry. So you'll see me walk out the house with wet hair in the wintertime. Usually you won't get sick unless you have the cold virus or something in your body. I may be wrong, but I do wash and goes all winter long, and I rarely ever get sick. So, I mean, that's why I recommend not doing wash and goes in the wintertime. But your hair, then again, I just said you have to do protective styles. So, because the winter air tends to be harsh, so if you believe that you can keep up with your moisture routine and keep your hair moisturized in the winter, go ahead and do wash and goes. But if you don't think you can handle that your hair can handle that harsh like winter air, do protective styles instead. So, yeah. And it's a myth. Okay, I was right then. I was about to say I'm not a doctor or anything, but okay. I need a bottle of Lucky 7. I'll bring you a bottle, Mom. All right. You guys can keep the questions going. What are some other questions that we got from last week? So like I was saying earlier, if you guys have an allergy to beeswax, definitely stay away from the aloe butter in the sale. Use mango butter instead. Anybody have questions about the lock method? And remember, the lock method is not locking your hair. It's just the acronym for the order that you're going to be putting products in your hair. So LOC for high porosity, LCO for lower porosity. No, you don't want to recommend, you don't want to wet your hair every day. That's too much manipulation. And like I was saying before, manipulation can take away from your growth. It causes manual breakage. So you're not going to be wetting your hair down every day. You'll be misting it daily with your aloe or distilled water and your leave-in. Just misting it. Like lift and mist it around. Just like that. It's harmful to co-wash any type of hair every day. Like I was saying, too much manipulation can cause manual breakage. So you want to figure out what styles your hair likes. Figure out what styles can last the longest in your hair. So that way you won't be touching it. Your hair, it grows best when it's left alone. Like co-washing it every day, it's too much stress on your hair basically. All right, Maria. And that's Maria. We had a video consultation the other day, and she was so funny. Like, she was so hilarious. She had me cracking up the whole time, but it was really fun. And we do video consultations, too. So you can schedule that online. And basically what we do, we'll talk over video about your hair. You're able to show me your hair products. I'll walk you through on how to do a porosity test, all that kind of stuff. I love doing twist outs. I think I want to do the mango butter. The mango butter is good if you have low porosity, and I'm pretty sure you have low porosity, Avelion. I'm pretty sure, because you don't ever really flat iron or anything. So I'm pretty sure you'll have low porosity, so the mango butter should be fine. And it's a little bit of it feels thicker, but it penetrates low porosity hair, which is really weird because it's thicker butter, but it does penetrate low porosity hair. So it has pretty good hold to it too. And it's really moisturizing. So I would try it. Well, you will wet it like once a week when you co-wash it, Maria. Yeah, you'll wet it like once or twice. I recommend co-washing it a max of 1 to 2 times a week, like tops 2 times a week. You'll co-wash it. Shampooing, I recommend doing that once a month, or if you feel like your hair is just really, really dirty and you need it. But other than that, you'll just mist it, just misting it. Another thing you can do, if you like doing like refreshers midweek or like retwisting your hair, you could do the lock in the bottle. Here we go. The lock in the bottle is where you put your whole lock method in a bottle of either plain distilled water or aloe water, and instead of like re-washing your hair or re-wetting your hair, you'll spray your hair down with this, and then you can retwist or air dry again. So here's that. So you do 2/3 of the distilled aloe water or just plain distilled water, and then you put everything from your lock method in that bottle, and you'll shake it up. And you can re-wet with that or rehydrate, or you can try that. So that's another option. Instead of re-washing your hair, you can do this instead. Try that and see how you like it. Oh, let me know how you like it, Velion. I love that mango butter. Mango butter, Yeah, I like mango butter. For my hair, it's really good. A lot of people who like shea butter like mango butter too, because it's not as greasy as the shea butter. So it's really good. And you can add scents to it too. So if you want your hair to smell like something, you can pick a scent to add to it. And remember, that one is buy one, get one half off too. So you can try like 2 different scents or 2 different oil combinations or something like that. So I'm answering some questions from last week. Does your hair have to be wet to apply? Lucky 7. No, your hair does not have to be wet to apply Lucky 7. You can kind of, if you have your hair straight or if you get relaxers and you just keep your hair flat ironed, you can use Lucky 7 as kind of a serum to help with flyaways. But other than that, if you want to use it daily, you'll be applying it right to your scalp and then you'll be massaging it in. And I know, sorry, let me slow down. My brain's moving faster than my mouth. And I know a lot of people who started using Lucky 7 say that like it's weighing their hair down. Usually you're probably doing a little bit too much. So you really only need enough to coat your scalp and you're massaging it in. If you can feel it like draining down or it's coming down or it's like really weighing your hair down, you're probably using a little bit too much and you want to lessen it up. But if you want to use it every day like on your hair, all you do like as a serum, you'll take some in your hand, rub it through your fingertips, and then if your hair is curly, you'll fluff it through like this. Or if you have your hair flat ironed, you'll like streak it down and under like that. Can you use mango butter daily? No, I don't recommend using the mango butter daily because you'll get buildup. Maybe, so you apply it to your hair when you first wash it, and then maybe like 1 time a week after you wash it, you will apply it if you feel like your hair is starting to get dried out. What do you think I should be getting now that I cut my hair? The same things we talked about during the video. You remember I told you I was going to go ahead and recommend you the products that you were to use once you cut your hair because you didn't have that much relaxed hair left. Yeah. So the same things that I recommended to you through the video. You can use the mango butter on your skin daily. Yeah. Oh, and you do keep your hair flat ironed, so if you want to use it daily, like when you're about to wrap your hair or something, just a little bit. The same way I was telling you to apply the oil, you'll take a little bit on your hand and rub it through, and then like streak it through. But you don't want to do a lot because you'll start getting product buildup, and it'll weigh your hair down and it might start looking stringy. Let's see if we have any more questions from last week, because y'all was going crazy on the questions last week. Let me see what else questions we have from last week. Do you have to section your hair to apply the lock method? I recommend sectioning your hair, definitely. The more hair you have, the smaller sections you might have to do. But start out with, I recommend doing 4 sections, 2 sections in the front and 2 in the back. If you have thicker hair or longer hair, go ahead and split that section into a smaller section, like into a half, and then you apply. So definitely work in sections to ensure you're getting all your hair. Like you're getting every single strand of hair. Work in sections. Let's see what else we got from last week. Because y'all was asking a lot of questions about that lock method. For wash and go, I have 2 different textures. That's normal. I usually see up to 3 different curl patterns in people's hair. So the front tends to be a lot looser of a curl pattern just because that's where your hands always tend to go. That's where when you're pulling your hair back, your hands are always at the front. So it tends to be looser in the front. The tightest, thickest, more tighter curls tend to be like at the crown, right in the middle. And in the back, it usually varies. In the back. For me, like my hair, my curls in the back tend to be like the most perfect curls ever. But at the back, they tend to just do their own type of thing. So that's normal. All right, let's see what else questions we got. Oh. And you guys can keep asking the questions. Oh, here we go. So it is almost time for me to log off. A few more questions. Okay. Oh, and the hair assessments. We have hair assessments in store too. I didn't mention that this time, but we do offer in-store hair assessments. And then a lot of you guys from last week's video scheduled your hair assessment, and I had so much fun with you guys. Like, I love when you guys come in and like I get to talk to you in person and like help you in person. It's like a whole different thing. I love it. That way I can get to touch your hair, like feel your hair. It's so fun. Valen's back there making jokes, guys.
No, it's the opposite, because normally you're like, you can't touch my hair.
Right, because you.
Touch my hair.
You're right. She's saying usually when people ask to touch your hair, you're like, you're not about to touch my hair. You don't touch a black girl hair, you know. But when you come into the store, you're like, yeah, touching my hair, touch all of my hair. Tell me what I need. That is so funny. Oh yeah, definitely, Alma. You can come. You can schedule a consultation, and come in, and we'll show you, and we'll figure out what products are best for you in the lock method. We'll show you how to apply it. If you want, you can practice before you go to make sure you got it down. So you can go ahead and schedule a hair assessment, and you can definitely come in, and we'll help you figure out that whole lock method. So is hair milk considered the cream? Yep. Hair milk is the C. Any kind of moisturizer, creamy moisturizer, anything with butters in it, that's considered the C in your lock method. Yeah. My crown stays more drier and thinning. Yeah, the crown, I think I mentioned this in the last video, but a lot of times the crown, if you have any kind of hormonal imbalance, if you're stressed, medication, your hair tends to fall out the crown first. And I'm not sure why that is either. And it is also hereditary. So if your family is known to have thinning, usually it starts in the crown too. Where are we located? We're located in Durham, North Carolina. But we ship. So if you are interested in any of the products, you can go to hairizonbeauty.com. And we ship anywhere, like nationwide. You can order and we'll ship it to you. And if you can order from the beauty bar too. So how you can customize your own products in the store. You can do the same thing online as well. By picking your products, and then you'll add your scents and essential oils and stuff like that. You can order that online too. Oh, the vitamins that I mentioned in the last video. The vitamins, the Sundown Natural vitamins, and I do the gummy ones because it just helps me remember to take them in the morning. But the hair, skin, and nail pills is what I use. But they also have the gummy vitamins of the multivitamin. Yep, like I was saying, you thicken up your moisturizer and stuff in the wintertime. So hair milk will definitely be good for summertime, and you can thicken it up to like the mango butter, for example. You can thicken it up to that for the wintertime. Oh, you can do a hair assessment. Just because we get a lot of customers from Maryland too that come into the store, but you can still do a hair assessment. If you can do a video assessment, you can schedule for that, and it'll still be 101. I would just have you like apply the products and do the porosity test, and then I'll be able to ask you questions on how it feels, and I'll be able to see if the product's working. It's pretty fun. Yes, you can still do your hair assessment. It'll be fun. All right, guys. I'm going to take maybe like two more questions. And then I got to go. You're welcome, Nisha. Okay. All right, so nobody want to ask any more questions. So I'm going to go ahead and go. Like I said last time, keep asking questions because I do go through doing the next week's video. And actually, next week's video is going to be a highly requested video. It's all for locks. All for locked hair. We're going to have a lock specialist in on the video with me next week. So definitely tune in. If you know anybody with locks or you have locks, definitely tune in to the next video. Next Friday's video, 5:30, we're going to have a lock specialist in with us to answer all and any questions about locks. So, again, definitely catch the aloe butter sale. It is 20% off the aloe butter. And the sale is Aloe My Vera, and it's only good for 24 hours. So, today is, let me show you the date, because I got a lot of confusion on this week. Here is the date. It is Friday, September the 9th. So you have till tomorrow, the 10th, at 6 o'clock. Because I extended it for y'all. And that's it. And remember, mango butter is buy one, get one half online. And you don't need a code for that one. All right. I'll see y'all later. Love you guys so much. Do you want to say bye, Valen? Valen's going to come say bye.
So they remember what I look like.
This is Valen. She's going to be here tomorrow. Come talk to her. Bye.